Okay. As per usual lately, I'm just gonna kind of start up ads. If ads show up, I park myself under a desk and wait for a little bit. Just let them work out before I start back out. Scoot a little bit, reposition myself. It's stretched out on here. Try to sit so I'm not screwing with my shoulder. Spin around. Oh, I was at the shop. Right. Well, then I can kind of hang out and wait at the gear up portion, or the zero gravity's not bad, but no weapons, no good weapons. 9. Oh, wait a minute. What? Huh? What? I did not expect to see that on the floor. Well done. I probably should grab some health. So 72. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. So these are both out of battery entirely? Oh yeah, they were. I blew through them. Right. I mean, I don't have a third slot item, so I can always take regular gun. Alright, well, the ads are going. I will... you know what? Let's change this out. Put that in the second slot. That way, my non-lethal's up front. I have the order in which to pop a dude and then blast a dude. So once those ads are done, we will pursue our journey out into the level 5 and see what happens. Maybe? Let's see, what else? Yeah, I might do some more longer stuff, some other random stuff on the weekends, just because I think the weather's gonna get bad enough that getting out on the lake is not going to be particularly interesting or particularly easy, so I might just stream if I'm, feeling good. If the weather permits, I might go up to the lake because I haven't been in a little bit, so kind of a debate there what to do with the weekend coming up. I don't know. There was supposed to be a heat warning. It's supposedly the humidity, but we'll see. We'll see if that's what keeps us home or not. What else? I think I need to holler. At some folks about some Magic. I haven't played in a while. The real life buddies have not met together in a while to do anything. That's what. Oh, excuse me. And I haven't messed around with it too much online. Wow. Okay. 5 ads are about done. And we will go out and see what's in the world at large. Okay, we are at Moon time. Things are gonna get harder. Monsters are... I know some folks will take the cheap stuff and smack monsters with it, but I don't know, it always feels like, to me, like that's just not super effective. Like the items are gonna break before the monsters die. Something. Potion. Oh, I love the potion. We've got monkey. What else we got in the hall?
Is that stud coming? I beg your pardon?
What? Hey, Fedora. Thanks for the raid. Let's... Hold on, I will hide in the shelf real quick, and I will shout you out. There you go, Stampede. Of course. Egos are all up in my chat. Wow. How did the last little bit of Dark Souls go? I watched a little bit of the Ornstein and Smough attempts, and then I sat down to entertain myself with robots, looting robots. Well, thanks for the follow. I beat him. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that was always one of the the big hurdle fights I always heard. It was like, if you can get past those two, then you can reasonably start to beat the game. Or you can get to the harder fights. You can do the harder fights. Oh no! No. A face. Oh, you know what? I'll shout out. I will also shout out Lady Flib while I'm hiding beneath this table. Spooky game. Repo's kind of spooky. It's atmospheric and it can be spooky, but I don't know. I find it more of just a kind of a funny looting game. It's sort of spooky in the way that Lethal Company is. Like, it's more jump scary than anything. Get blasted head. Only in this game you can get armed and fight back, so it's less spooky. That's kind of... Oh, what? No. No, 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 no. I dropped my weapon like an idiot. Now you've broken my orb. Jerk. Babies. The worst enemy. Babies. But, yeah, thanks for the raid in. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing, because I kind of have to turn the fans on, so they don't, or turn the fans off, so they don't get picked up on this mic. And, summer humidity is not great, so it's see how long I can play and feel comfortable doing so. It's an achievement. I get points for it just for sitting here and not melting. So I've got stuff sitting up here to grab. If you've not seen the game before, Fedora, it's basically a game where you pick stuff up and not break it. You try to not break it. And monsters will come in and occasionally mess with your stuff for you. Oh, and that was... Okay, me falling off the stairs did not help. Part of it is also being very competent, which, so far, not doing great at that. Is there anything... Looking around for funky treasures. Maybe if I can get over to there. I don't know if there's anything up here. Nope, that was me hitting my head. Can I get up to there? I don't think I can... Nope. Solo, it's a little bit harder to do fancy stuff because you have to do it all yourself until you get really beefed up with upgrades. I'm not quite there yet. In multiplayer, you can have somebody else kind of carry you up to things and put you up on higher ledges so that you can do the fancy stuff. Nope. Never mind, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm just wasting time for monsters to show up, which is not a good strategy. Wait, did I could have swore I already looked at those. So I need to carry this cube. I put it... I do have 2 strength. I should be able to pick it up enough to put it in the cart. It's not the best. Not the best plan, but it's a plan. Come on, you. Okay. Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. I'm not doing a good job of this so far. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll do this the hard way. I'll drag this all the way back to the entrance. I'm kind of just enjoying a little bit of chill time with REPO. It is definitely more fun with multiplayer because you're in this mess together with your friends, and you get to do all the fun like text-to-speech stuff and All the items that make noise and alter your voice, all that kind of fun stuff. It is definitely more entertaining as a multiplayer game. For me, it's just kind of a chill time where I'm hanging out and getting back into the kind of the groove of streaming. I've kind of turned a bunch of stuff off because not much of it was like, you know, professionally done anyway. It was all kind of just stuff I threw together. But like at some point in the time, I need to sit down and really mess with all that stuff if I'm gonna like do streaming more often. Just so it, you know, so it looks manageable. Oh no, that is a spooky thing. Don't look at it. I mean, I kind of just need like more of a splash screen than just using ELFish to do it for me. I like ELFish as a piece of software and all, but it's kind of fun more for a background side thing than I don't know. It just looks too aged, I think, to really do much for me. It's also one of those things that like nobody. Oh, you jerk! Where you at? I wondered why it wasn't chasing after me, because it found some other object to try to lob at me, like a jerk. Where did it destroy that thing? How did you manage to throw it all the way over here? What? I think things that come out of the hands of other like entities end up just kind of getting thrown all over the place, because like players do that with guns and stuff too. If you get hit while you're holding a gun out, or if you get killed while holding anything, like your stuff will just fly all over the map. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably not gonna stay on there, is it? Okay, let's just sit this here for now. I will come back for the goblin head. The inert goblin. Anything? Oh, it seems like most of the spooky stuff was at that other end harassing me, so. Drop that stuff off real quick. Alright. Now I can move on to further spots. I might as well go check out these rooms over here. To the... Oh. That's fun. I've broken the door. I kind of need... Could you at least shift out of the way for me? That goes back out that way. Scope up here and see if there's anything up on this balcony. No. on down and continue back. I broke one of those doors off the hinges as well. Seems like the more strength you get, more likely you are to just break a door off a hinge. A random hole, you know, as one has in their weird magic school. Oh, how did I not see this? Just sitting here, light glowing box orb. Come on. Nope, nope. I need to sit in here better because that's gonna fall right out. Okay. I guess that's okay. But yeah, it's definitely more of a multiplayer game. Me and my brother and some real life friends occasionally sneak in a couple games. We have a good time with it. It's fun. Fun little goof around. Much like Lethal Company, I'm pretty sure there's like I goofed that up. Oh, Fedora. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It is a thing that I've carried over since my birthday. For the longest time, I would do like a birthday stream for the like charity donation thing, and this year I didn't get around to it, so I kind of just like anytime I streamed, I just left the charity thing up there. But I appreciate that. It is. I may have mentioned before that like the American Fibro Syndrome Association like was there was another charity that I supported before, but it felt like they didn't really do much anything, or at least they didn't really communicate or anything with you. This one, like, as soon as I signed up and got in touch with them, like, you know, I would get feedback. I got, you know, all the kind of stuff that they're doing currently. Like, oh, hey, we've funded these studies with the donations that we get, and, you know, they funded these 3 different studies, which, you know, might not sound like a lot, but it's for, like, a small little charity like this, like, yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Like, that's much better than the other places that, you know, never really said much to me, so I switched over to this as a charity, and I'm not looking back. So, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hopefully I will continue to stream more so that we can hit that goal. I'd love to get that completed before the end of the year. Just need to do more streaming. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's pretty much a or right now anyway, it's just a diagnosis of what do they call it? It's where it's the thing that after they have to check for everything else. A diagnosis of elimination. They have to check everything else first, and then it's you jerk. Oh, come on. they check everything else first, and then once they've checked all those other things, then they do sort of a rundown of. Most of the time, it's sort of a check of. Like the most common one used to be they would check pressure points, and there'd be like I think it's like 11 different points on the body that they would kind of push at, and if you had body reactions to those, they would diagnose you with it. Yeah, and that's kind of, I'm glad that like it's not just kind of a joke anymore, because I remember watching an episode of Community, and there was a joke about the gal who that like works for like a pharmaceutical rep, and they were like, "Oh, we invented fibromyalgia this year and diagnosed it the same year." It was like, okay, cool, but as somebody who's in constant pain, or it's not constant, it's hit and miss. It's just a frequent thing. But it was one of those things that was, and as somebody who's in those communities all the time, it's very much like a woman dominated thing where, like, mostly women have this condition. And so for the longest time, nobody took it seriously because it's just like, hey, it's that's just women griping about things. They just are sore because they have to do such and such. And it's like, come on, man, that's some garbage, and you know it. Hey, best streamers on blah blah blah. No, wait, that's not what that says. But yeah, it was one of those things that was just not taken seriously for forever, because it was very, very predominantly a thing that most women most of the people who have it are women, so it was kind of disregarded. But thankfully, I know that there was some testing. There was some tests last I saw that were coming out of like Oklahoma State University, I believe, where they had found a blood test that could actually detect it. And so it's gotten to the point now where more and more people are like, hey, this is a real thing. You just don't know like what the actual cause is, or what the predominant like systems that are affected by it. Because some people are like, it's a nerve disorder. Some people are, it's a like a lot of the research that I had seen said that it was more likely than not. Oh, you jerk. Oh, he's still... Listen. Hold on. I will get back to my discussion after I shoot this baby. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The stuff... a lot of the research that I had heard summarized said that it's more likely than not a... the word escapes me currently. It is more likely than not a... Hold on. I need to... Let me drag this to this thing real quick. It is more likely than not a... words. Oh, is that something here? It is an immune system disorder. Sorry, my brain could not think of the word immune system. Or rather, that like your body fights. Listen, I'm getting tired of these monster shit. I'm trying to... Essentially what happens is that your body kind of like ends up fighting against nerve endings and such. From what it was, it's the not the nerve endings. It is like it is the nerves in the like small capillaries. Oh, like all the capillaries that are essentially like the yeah, it it is those orbs are always so easy to break because you try to balance them in there, and all it takes is one little nudge, and they just roll right out. But the theory, the research that I had heard was kind of looking at them it being an immune system disorder that came about from your body kind of attacking the nerves or the capillaries. Like at the edges of your like muscles and joints and such, so that like it always because it to me originally I was like this is what arthritis feels like. This has got to be arthritis or whatever, and that's one of the things they check whenever you go through the testing, because you know it feels like if I have pains it's like in around joints. And they were like, it's and this is just like again the stuff that I've read on it. They say that it happens a lot in those joints and muscles or the muscles around those joints because like the capillaries where kind of blood goes from you know into a limb and then out of a limb. There is the like capillaries that act as sort of like valves, and what happens is that those get like when you like are clenching your arms a bunch or you know you're active and whatnot, you get pressure on those, and normally your body wouldn't even notice, like, and that's kind of what I would say that's kind of how fibromyalgia is. It's not so much like by default pain. It's just that your body feels those nerve endings a lot more than like your body normally should. And so it is just like easier to feel pain. So even like little bits of soreness are just amplified. Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious for me. And this is one of the like as a guy and having like testosterone helps like sort of mitigate pain. It's a thing that is like part of testosterone. It helps you, or it does dull like pain sensations. So for the longest time, like to me, it was just like people would talk about having this pain all the time, and I'd be like, well, I don't really have the pain so much. I just have like sort of a discomfort, and you know, I have a lot of fatigue, and you get like brain fog, which is fun. And so for the longest time, I was just like, I don't think it's this. I don't think it's fibro. I think it's something else. Maybe it's something neurological. I don't know. And then it just turns out that like that's just that's just how it feels to you. And the fact that like if you experience that much pain all the time, it's still a bad thing. Like when they tell you in the like when you go to a doctor's office, when they tell you like pain on the chart is like 1 to 10, like even if you come in and say like you have 7, like that might not be like super intense pain or anything like that, but like if you have like 5, 6, 7, like every day of the week, there's a there's a good chance that that's just gonna wear on you. It's not any better than like, oh, I came in with a 10, and then like, you know, the next day, or you know, I get some medicine and now it's down to 2 or 1. You know, you've found the problem and you've solved it. But like, if the problem is that the number is always 5, 6, 7, that's still a that's still a number that is not the norm. That's not no pain. Oh, that jerk almost rolled me into the not lava. This is the Mountain Dew. I see. This is original. No, this is way too bright green. This has got to be some kind of gamer Mountain Dew. There has to have been like a radioactive energy drink form of Mountain Dew that this represents. It's either that or it's like, this is like something that Doom guy knows about. It looks very Doom green. Jerk. That jerk baby. I need to find the next extraction point. There's a thing over there. I'm sorry, I'm bewildered by this map. What is the thing that is over here? Oh, the sword. Right, I need to find the extraction before I can actually do anything with that sword, because that is not going in the cart. Okay. Something over here. Oh, actually, real quick. Well, let me find a spot. Okay, there's some stuff in here. Oh, okay, and now I hear it. I was getting worried because I didn't hear the, like, sonar ping of this thing, but we found it. Real quick while I'm working this chair. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll need to do a little bit more research. I saw that there was mention of a medication that was supposed to go through FDA trials this year, specifically for fibro, which would be cool. I don't necessarily know. My concern is that it'll be a medication. From what I had read. Oh crap! Yeah, you better run. You jerk! What did you do with my gun? Ooh, almost slammed that right into that rail. This game is definitely a lot spookier earlier on when you don't have much in the way of defense. But once you start getting some gear or some survivability in general, it it's definitely less like overall spooky. You still get maybe a little jump scare when some of these things that move silently just show up behind you and give you a good smack in the face, but one of the upsides is that I can come in here, drop weapons off to get charged, although we are going through our funky crystal charges very quickly, all these weapons. So I will probably spend a bunch of money next time just on crystals. Oh yeah. Did find that exit, so let's carry this sword. Why are you going that way, my dude? I hear that thing in here again. Oh. So I'm gonna have to set this down because I don't want to put it in the bay just yet, otherwise we will start it. And I want to get moneyed up. Okay, go grab the cart. I need to fund my yellow crystal demands that we're now putting on the truck with all these weapons. There's the car. Did I have? No, I don't have the quicker regen for my stamina. Nothing else in there, so let's get this back towards that side of the base. Much like in real life, part of the difficulty sometimes is just navigating through 3D space. Not as easy as it looks sometimes. Diamonds, on the other hand, are more fragile than my bones. They are like glass in this game. Oh, I heard that thing again. Nope, nope. Get... The problem is that I can't aim a weapon at it without it going off and attacking me, so I'm just gonna go up here and see if there's anything going on somewhere else. And I guess that answer is no. No. Is it 2 staircases? What is this? Oh. Oh, it's a secondary area. I see. Very sneaky. Still nothing cool in here though, so... Wait a minute, I could have just... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Like a dork. Dang it. The safety railing did its job. When wanted to slip through there. Okay, well... What the... Ah, son of a... Wah, wah, wah. That's the scariest part, is you hear the thing coming, and it's close enough that you're like, oh crap, I'm not gonna get turned around in time. Back down to level 1. Since the game is in early access, it's kind of just run based. It doesn't, there's not any sort of like rogue like elements where you're like building up to anything else. It's just see how far you get in your run. But the I do like the upside is that you can save, and you can save in multiplayer games as well. So like if you've got a decent game going with friends and you need to call it, you can always come back to that run later on and continue, which is nice. You don't get I don't feel like you get a lot of that from these sorts of multiplayer games like this. A lot of those are just kind of you do your thing, and then it's probably your run or your time with the game is probably over by the end of the night, and you move on. But or you know, you go to a new run the next time. Like, just breaking these doors left and right. I had to stop there for a second because I thought something was shaking around. Guess not. Did I come over here? Yes, I did. Oh, there was something hiding in here. I was wondering because it just felt like there was nothing in any of these rooms. Here's a clown. Clown is actually a bomb. You push this nose 3 times. You touch that more times, it will become an explosive. But I usually don't find much of a reason to use it because it's usually worth like, you know, $2,000 or $3,000. Like, that, on the other hand, is the hunter, and he does 100 points of damage. And you can't make any noise around him. Yeah, it is tough, especially early on when you don't have any extra durability. In multiplayer, at least, if you die, your teammates can bring you back, but solo, you just gotta, like, get equipment, get upgrades, try to survive. Yeah, that's true. Like, part of the fun is overcoming, like, the fragility. Like I said, this game is definitely more built for multiplayer. Like, part of the fun of this is also like just goofing around with friends, because all kinds of weird, zany stuff can happen while you're trying to rescue these objects from this sort of weird apocalypse world. Like this thing. What is this? I don't know. It's a brain with eyes and feet. I think. Maybe? What? It's kind of? Sure. I don't know. Maybe it's just a Mr. Potato Head, as far as it's weird. A lot of things in this game are weird, but that's also part of the fun of it. these things. I always have a good laugh. Let's see if I find it in here. Oh, here is a brain with a brain with sunglasses, I think. Kind of looks like a brain. I don't. Again, weird stuff. But you know, the human museum. You'd probably find some stuff like this in a human museum. Then there's these kind of weird, like, decaying mannequins, statues that are kind of creepy. Yeah, that's there's one of those things. Sometimes they're in the map. They're not very good. Mildly disturbing furniture. The exhibition. So I mean, this is sort of a canonical event. This is why all this weird stuff is in this place. Oh. Hey. How's it going? Okay, so the big guy is very slow, but he is very dangerous. He will kind of vacuum you in from a distance if you're not careful, like this. I got lucky that he couldn't vacuum me away too far. I need to not be here. Let me get over it. I gotta get out of here. Not a particularly great place to be in. Just gonna hide for a little bit. It's alright. Okay. The problem is I need to get past him that way. My cart's over here. I think he went that way. Thankfully, he can't hear, so he just kind of slowly trudges along and relies entirely on sight. I enjoy that in the Human Museum they have a goofy, like, representation of what the REPO robots look like. Like, this is sort of the human representation of our little goofy robots. And in multiplayer, this would make your voice be a voice changer and make your voice all high pitched and squeaky. But which button is it that is 0? No. Oh, okay, it's just push it again. Trying to use this as a platform. There we go. Get up there and grab that. random stuff up on shelves. This is... I don't know. This looks like something out of mouthwashing, maybe? Since you mentioned it earlier. This looks like very much something from that game. Or like it could be from that game. Yeah, it is a disturbing game. Early on, you kind of just get greedy as like early on you kind of need all the upgrades you can really get your hands on, and you're not going to get a lot of money in the first stage. So it's very tempting to just try to get everything you can on the map. Museum's a little bit harder to do that with because sometimes there's stuff way up in the ceiling. Another one of these things. I've got a matching pair. This is some kind of little square robot. Oh, what is that? Oh, gnomes. Wow, you jerks. Gnomes are very fragile. So the goal is just to grab them and throw them. But they like to pickaxe stuff. Either you or your loot, they will run and start destroying your loot if you're not paying careful attention to them. So them getting locked onto me is actually better than them getting locked onto the cart, because they will rush the cart and start breaking all your stuff, which is not good. Not a good time. Stop Taxman. Human group. What is that? Human group? The humans, I guess, are opposed to us pillaging their weird apocalypse world. Okay, so here's my favorite item in the human museum is the banana, the bow on it. It's obviously a reference to the super expensive banana display thing that is definitely not, you know, money laundering. Uh-oh. You're stay in the car. Oh. It's a doll head. That's what I wanted. Let's see. Let me see if there's any small stuff in this corner over here first before I try to carry a doll head around with me. Oh man, this stuff is sliding out of the cart left and right. Okay. The downside of a goofy physics game is that goofy physics can make it easier for things to just kind of get bumped around, especially in your cart. If you're not good at driving the cart, you may have an accident and cost yourself lots of money just from slinging this cart around too hard. This baby 6. I don't. We'll try put it on top of the cart. I don't know how well that'll go. I mean, there's nothing inherently dangerous about driving where you can't see. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna carry that. It is not gonna stay on the card. Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going? Set this here. Is there some place to hide? I can hide under this ledge here. Just dragging his mace around with him. Hey, how's it going? I think it's just a big mace. Let me get on the other side here, because I'm not sure if he could have seen me or not from right there. I don't want to risk it. He's just dragging this like massive mace arm around with him. I don't know if he actually uses that, because it always seems like, well, you know, yeah, it is that slam attack, I think, actually. You just never really see it, because you usually just get vacuumed in and exploded, so you don't get to see the animation. If I were sneaky enough, I could have run over there and grabbed the head and then hook it off. Oh, I think ads are about to pop up, so I will hang out underneath this a little bit while the ads run. I can't pause, sadly, even though it's single player. There's no pausing. He's wandering off that way. Okay. I'll keep myself hidden somewhere for the time that the ads are running. That way, nothing of... Oh, wait. Was there two of them? Oh, no. One that way, okay. For some reason, I thought I saw him going this way, and I was like, how did he get over there so fast? You are going the way I need to go. This is very inconvenient for me. Ads, I will find myself someplace to hide. Can hide by this hot dog. Nah, that's not a very good hiding spot. Here, however. No. Huh. I guess you can't. I guess you can't just crouch like that. I will, while the ads are running, I'm gonna go grab a refill on my water. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back hanging out, waiting for the ads to go away. Okay, let's roll. Let's see if we can't carry the baby head back. Unfortunately, these things make noise. There's a bunch of objects that will make noise and basically get you in trouble because some monsters can only detect you through sound, like the hunter, especially. Oh, hey, buddy. I gotta go. Oh no, gnomes. Get you on. Okay. Gnomes vanquished. Let's... I'm not sure how that got knocked out. I guess we lost one of these things. And I think that's it. So let us roll back, cash in. I think he's seen me. Oh, no. Vision is not that wide, or that distant. Well, thankfully, just run right on by him, because, again, I don't think he can hear at all, so he will not detect me. I will sneak in, I will cache my random assortment of goods. So this thing racks up my score. Okay. I'll get my health refilled. Oh, what? What a jerk. Thanks for popping in, Fedora. Much appreciated. Again, thanks for the donation to the charity. Always appreciated. And hopefully you have a good night. I will catch you on your next stream, I'm sure. If he's chill, I've fed him already, so I might be able to give him petting without him getting too amped up for like hunting crickets. So I'll give him a good pet for you. I've got recharge, roll, drone. Oh, a pulse pistol. I will take it. Night, Fedora. Do I want the health upgrade? I kinda do. Yeah. I got 6K left. Strength is probably better than reach. I'll grab that. I'm so tempted by these cheap crystals, though. 6K for a crystal. I better not. I should be able to survive with what I got. Oh, it's because those gnomes got me. I was like, how am I at 70 out of 100? It's because I got healed and then those gnomes beat me up before the car got taken off. Boo. Boo. I probably won't be up too much longer myself anyway. I will probably do one more level and then take a break, hop off, try to cool the room back down a bit. I will definitely check to see if I can open the window, if it's cooler outside or not. Oh right, I did get some health back from the upgrade though. The upgrade gives you maximum 20, and also refills 20 at the same time. Bear with me while I grab a drink of water. Gotta keep cool. And we've got this dead-end area here. This is the bathroom, and then the sauna area. I have I joke that this is like a Finnish mansion or manor or house of some sort, just because of how many saunas there are in it. I will if I catch Gravy on one of these streams out, I will make sure to point out to him just how many saunas there are in this house. And then get his opinion on whether or not the house is finished or not. Can't tell outside. Hey, that could be Finland, for all I know. Any toilet diamonds? No. No toilet diamonds. Sounds like there's something, but it's kind of hard sometimes to tell whether or not it's just ambient sound or if it's something in game, or an actual entity that I need to be worried about, because there's a lot of just ambient spookiness sometimes. Ah, no. Nothing else in here. Need to sneak to that long hallway. I'm kind of tempted to turn this in now so that I don't have to haul back through this long, icky hallway. Oh, stuff in said hallway. Which I might just do. Let's see what's in this first room here. Oh, there's more stuff here. Okay, well then, yeah, I'm just gonna hold this back. I'm just gonna catch this thing. Thank you, TV. Get. Get ye gone, head. No! No. The parasite is more annoying than anything. It's anything that gets in the way and makes you vomit. It also, like, makes your voice sound all nasally and sort of gunked up when you're talking, but currently doesn't do that. You know what? I can probably get this TV up on top of it. Up on top of the cart. I do have a strength, so strength is enough to kind of wrangle this TV around. Okay, that's exactly what I meant to do. Cash that in. Oh, I can't recharge it, can I? Oh, yeah, they're still. Okay. My brain was thinking of the last game where I just burned through all my crystals. It's like, oh crap. But no, that was last game. Shocked that I didn't notice that earlier. Then again, I don't know what determines like whether or not you lock onto a thing like that or not. Sometimes you'll just see that stuff kick on when you just walk into a room and you don't even see it as a player yet. That's forward. Excuse me, I need to move my feet. I'm sitting in such a way that my feet are killing me. Hold on. It's always just a sudden like, by the way, you're sitting on your feet. Knock that off. It's like, ow, 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 ow. Right, I need to move. Let's see what we've got. I'm not gonna haul this in there unless I have to. Oh hey, that's what it was. Okay. No, dang. Okay, I think I don't think I can. There it goes. That's better. Watch. No? Okay. I was like, I'm looking right at it. Am I not close enough? I think it might have just been the bottles still in the way. Fancy rich people hoarding their glass rhinoceroses in a glass and wooden box. I mean, they gotta have something to spend all their not paying taxes money on. need to go through there. Right, so I know we've got a floating head enemy on this map and a parasite, and I can't get around that. Oop. That was risky. No, no. Please do not. I'm trying to lean this up against this spot on the card. No. The money bag is kind of getting in the way a little bit. Can I move that in a way that helps me? So, sitting around messing with your stuff in the cart is usually the easiest way to get killed because you're distracted with this junk rather than the monsters that are wandering around looking for you. Usually always the time they show up. Have a good once over on this outdoorsy room. Let's see if there's anything floating around anywhere. No, doesn't look like it. Pot. Okay, well, let's continue. Oh. The extraction is nearby. In this room? No, it's this. No, that sounds like it's in that room actually. Oh, nope, it's in here. Nope, I was. Okay, well. This side room is pretty empty. Dang. I got one strength and I ripped that door off your safe. I would be slightly concerned about these wild robots, yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna grab this box first. I will come back for the cart. Hello? Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Corner was just stuck there. Let's get the cart in here real quick. We can load up any of the stuff in this room. Put it right here, that way I can get all that stuff in here and stuff in here. Any freezer goods? No? Fridge? No? Bummer. Wait. Oh. Almost missed this diamond. Ugh. I should have known. Nothing and nothing. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing up top. Oh, this is a bummer room. Well, I could have just could have just left already. Ooh. Okay, well, that's fine. We were thorough. We made sure there wasn't any wealth that I was missing. Let us head on back. Nope, not that one. So there's our buddy at the head. Going the way that I need to go. So I'm going to blast you. Jerk. I'm gonna carry your orb to my truck. Dang, that was worth 7,400 bucks. That's useless now because can't collect any more money. The stage is over. I do kind of wish you could take stuff back with you in the truck, but let's get on out of here. I think we'll probably call it there. Let's see if there's anything in here worth buying. Trank gun. Kind of already have non-lethal, but I do like the trank gun. I do like the trank gun. 7K. Yeah, I do need more crystals now. Not the toss. I do not win the prize. 9. Let's go with the strength. Get more strength out of it. Why not? 2, 39. Is there 3K stamina? Hey, not bad. Okay, I'll grab the stamina. Next time I play, we will start from here. We will start with the gearing up phase. Well, actually, we'll start with like the next level. But I'll have to pick all this stuff up again, so all this good stuff. So yeah, I'll call it good for now. In the night here, let's. I will kind of end it off with that. Oops. Right on into Saber. I will hang out over there. She was playing Phasmophobia and trying out the new maps, so I will send folks over there. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for popping in. And thanks for the raid. And the charity donation. Again. Have a good one.